What's up? What's up? So in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you why I think that Bitcoin will eventually eat everything. All right, let's get right to it. So I think that eventually Bitcoin will eat everything. By that I mean it will suck money out of all assets eventually, because there has never been such a great money for us humans. There has never been such hard money, safe money, fast money, and capped money. So, and when more and more people realize this, then Bitcoin will become what it is, in my opinion, destined to be, which is the money for all of us on planet Earth. Why I think that Bitcoin will eat everything is because, let's take all other assets for example. So you have stocks, you have gold, you have real estate, you have like paintings. Okay, none of those things, all of those things are just stores of value. But the difference between all those things and Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is not only a store of value, it's a store of value, but it's also a medium of exchange. So it's everything put together. And it also has all of the qualities that make all of those other stores of values good stores of values. It's not infinite, it's capped, it's not manipulatable because it's decentralized. It also has a very strong network, hard to crack. You can also move it around very easily and fast, unlike gold. It can't be manipulated how much is in the system, how much someone has, because it's on the blockchain. It's open for everyone to see. Whereas, for example, gold, not really, because they say that they have, I don't know how much gold in the Fort Knox or in such and such bank, but you don't really know, because you're not allowed to go in there and verify yourself how much gold there is. But Bitcoin is a network which is all open source there, and it's verifiable. One thing I believe that is keeping Bitcoin's price down, and why it hasn't gone through mainstream adoption by the retail masses, is one, because it's not being used on a peer-to-peer payment basis. Like, you can't go to Walmart and buy your milk and eggs with Bitcoin. Just basic stuff like that. On Amazon, you can't buy. The major retailers don't accept Bitcoin. If you have a landlord, your landlord most likely doesn't accept Bitcoin, or your mortgage payment does not accept Bitcoin. But once these things start accepting Bitcoin over time, little by little, this is when we're going to see that gradual momentum up, which is going to get us past 1 million per Bitcoin. So that's one of the reasons why the price is going up very slowly. It's because of it's not being used yet as a major payment for all your bills and stuff. But little by little over time, it will, more and more people will start accepting Bitcoin, people and companies. The other reason why I believe the Bitcoin price has been stagnant is because hold on, I'm trying to change lanes over. So the first reason is because of the payments. The other reason is because a lot of people don't understand Bitcoin. They just see it as like the magic money, internet money, digital money. But then they're like, yeah, but the credit cards is digital money too, and blah blah blah. So they don't understand the decentralized part of it, and that's what makes Bitcoiners Bitcoiners. Okay, you become a Bitcoiner when you realize that Bitcoin is the only asset that you can keep, that they can't touch. So the reason why a lot of people take it takes time for people to become Bitcoiners, because not everyone is seen in a situation where they want to keep their money safe and secure from anyone and anything. Not many people reach that point, first because people don't have a lot of money. A lot of people don't have a lot of money. And second, because a lot of people don't run into that situation. They're good. They have their money in the bank. It's good. You only run into that situation when you run into trouble, is what I noticed. So people, when they run into trouble and they need a safe place to store their money, like the Trumps, for example, they blocked their bank accounts for political reasons. So they understood Bitcoin. So when stuff like that happens, that's when you understand Bitcoin. That's when you see the value of it, why it's the best thing ever, as far as money goes. And what I think is that over time, as the financial system breaks more and more people will fly to Bitcoin. They'll realize, just like me and a lot of other people have, why Bitcoin is going to be the best money, why it's important to have a decentralized money that's also capped, and all the other, there's a million other reasons why Bitcoin is the hardest money. But I would say that this decentralization part of it is the foundation of it. It's like the base. It's like, that's the problem it solves. That it's capped and that it's decentralized. So I believe that's the reason why the Bitcoin price, it takes so long for it to go up. It's because it's a gradual process. It takes time for more and more people to understand it and to come into a situation in their own lives where they start getting interested in and they understand it. If not, they're not going to get interested in understanding it, because you only learn, or I have only learned in my life by falling, stumbling, by having situations where I have problems, and then I have to access the situation and I learn from it and I grow from it. So that's how most humans are. That's why people will not understand Bitcoin until they come into a certain life situations that they start reading more about it and they see that they need it. So yeah, those are my 2 cents, or however they say, or my 50 cents on why I think the Bitcoin price is stuck and why I think Bitcoin is the hardest money ever. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's all for this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.